Yeah, I was a little nervous when you told me you were doing that, but I'm like, he knows his stuff better than I do, which is still true. But damn,
I
do I know it's a pain.
like if I were to map this out logically, it should work. But it doesn't because it's a computer, which operates on, I don't know, old magics.
The lost arts.
They worship the old ones. Huh. I've had solid ideas up to this point, but I'm on 23 and 24, and
And
I'm blanking.
do 25.
Fuck, that's so vague, though. It goes from, like, crazy specific to crazy vague.
Do fucked of an angle.
No, I know what I need to do. You doing anything to celebrate Oktoberfest?
No, not really. I would if I was somewhere else.
Fair.
But, just got a lot going on right now, so that's basically the gist of my story. If I'm not doing anything, I won't say anything fun, but not doing any, like, out of the ordinary activities soon.
Gotcha.
Because I definitely, I'm excited for Inktober this year, which is a good sign.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot, but, like, it's still not high on my priority list.
Yeah, mine's not really like a if I don't get everything done cry type thing. It's more of a excuse to just start creating and kind of
Hmm.
get back into it. I'm hoping to carry the momentum over to Christmas gifts I have planned for people.
Oh, cool.
We'll see if that happens.
I just really need to finish up this one poster I've been working on, and I don't know, like, it just... Until I get it done, it's in an ever state of flux.
Yeah, I know that feel.
And so, like, it's at the point where I'm even, like, changing up mediums, because certain mediums haven't been working, and... Because I was going to do a lot of watercolor and colored pencil, but neither of them are really getting the look I want. So I think I just ordered a bunch of alcohol-based markers, and I think while there will be parts of it I'm not huge on, it'll be close enough to the, I guess, idea that I want.
Yeah, I had some major hangups with a piece I did for my brother last year with alcohol markers, and sometimes they have a look I really hate. And I know it's about proficiency using them, but goddamn, sometimes it's just, ooh, I hate the way they end up looking.
Yeah. Like I wanted to do this watercolor, but there's just too much like small detail, and I'll still incorporate like colored pencil and watercolor into it, but that small detail doesn't work just because the way water, forms
Yeah,
droplets.
kind of chaotic, as just literally an element, let alone an art element.
Yeah.
But my kind of goal right now is to settle on the general rough poses for most of them, and then I'll go back in and do some more.
Yeah. Same. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday.
I used to be able to say that, now I work weekends. Sorry, Monday, Tuesday is basically my weekend now.
Oh yeah, you're on that semi-restaurant life.
Yeah, basically. I am super happy it's not back to full restaurant life. I'm very fortunate in that regard. So we don't have Aaron here to ask us about world events and our political views and our religious ideologies. So pardon us if we're a little quiet today, because we're trying to do something called art, and boy, it takes. I don't know about you, Travis, but it takes all my fucking brain.
Oh yeah, especially today. Like I've just been beat. Like I've been riding my bike to work every day,
God.
and I mean, like I should be used to it by now, but then like if the workday is really demanding, I'm like, is it even worth going home? Because I have to ride my bike home. And I mean,
Just
like,
stay at work.
ultimately, the answer is always yes. So it's incentive to ride my bike because I've put myself into a terrible situation. But hoof-a-doof, like, I don't think I'm doing it tomorrow.
I haven't heard that one before.
Really, I say it all the time.
I mean, I don't. God, maybe I just. This is the first time I'm consciously like thinking about it. Because Lord.
But I think I'm gonna take it easy and give myself a just a little treat and actually drive to work.
Let's say it's about a 25-minute drive for me, so I don't think walking's an option.
Well, if you start early enough.
I mean, I want to do shit during the day though.
Fair. I've been trying to juggle, like, I don't know, all the stuff I want to upkeep, all the new stuff I'm trying to uptake, and it's not working. Like,
I know what you mean.
I want to stay in semi-decent shape, but I really love food, and less have the time to work out.
Yeah, that's one thing. I started working out, and then once new job started, that made it really hard to focus. So I just kind of like, one major life change at a time. I may only work 2 days a week, but it's been 4 years, not 4 years, 2 years since I've had a traditional job schedule that I couldn't work around me. So I was like, I need to I need to just get used to this for a week or two, and then
Oh yeah.
because I was shocked at how like out of it I was when I went back to like my normal schedule the day after. It's like
Absolutely.
yeah, work was fine. It's just like, God, I didn't expect to be a wreck the next day. Not like I didn't do anything, but it was just like oh yeah, this is how this works.
Yeah, it's less than ideal. But sometimes it's just the way it's gotta be.
Basically. Probably also tired because I happened to get more work from my other job like right around the same time. So it's just like, oh well.
Yeah, it
I
all tends to pile on.
yeah, my one of my editors has a real fucking talent for doing that.
Put him on blast.
Now he's great in every other sense, except for been a little weird about paying me for this one particular thing, and it's holding me paying somebody else. So I'm actually kind of annoyed about that. But whatever. It'll get to me eventually. If he does it again, we're gonna have some issues. So it's like, he kind of lost that benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Alright, well, I accidentally got one done pretty quick. I think. I'm liking how it's turned out, at least.
I'm hitting that point where, like, and I mean, this has happened probably every year I've done Inktober. For those out there at home, I'm doing Punktober this year. Just to let you all know what list I'm working off of, but I think I hit this with every list I go off of, where near the end I'm trying to generate ideas that just aren't too close to the ideas I've already generated. Like the ones with previous prompts.
Oh, okay. Wait, from the same year or the previous years you've done it?
From this year. So like,
Okay, that's what I thought.
yeah, I should clarify. Every year I do this, when I go down the list, like there will always be certain prompts where I have trouble trying to draw something different from something I previously drew for that prompt list.
Oh, damn. Sorry. I'm trying to get the horns right on this. But yeah, I get that. I was, I melded a few different lists together, so I had to, like, make sure, I had to be kind of careful about not accidentally just beating a dead horse with some repetitive ass, like, themings or words and that. So even now I'm debating on changing a few of them just to make it feel a little more, or rather a little less, on the nose.
Hmm.
Although I need to just quit like that. I need to stop because I'm just like, the point of this isn't for me to be clever. Like, just the goal I set up for myself for this whole thing isn't to be clever with the words, so I just need to shut the fuck up and do the work.
Right.
So I'm also just being like, stop it, you little freak.
Oh no, I entirely get it. Like, I bit myself in the ass trying to do that in past years.
just gotta figure out what I'm doing for like the background on this. I want to try to do some cool like weird background shit with washes or just weird inking tools if I can help it.
Oh, just for your sketches, or?
No, for like the actual finished pieces.
Gotcha.
Because part of what I'm trying to practice is like convention sketches.
Hmm.
Because I want to have stuff to be able to show people more or less.
Right.
And be like, hey, you can have something like this for, I don't know, however much money you want me. You know, proverbial art world stripper. Anyway.
Nah, set your prices. You're worth it.
Oh no, I'm gonna set them like I am a stripper. People are gonna go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't think strippers really set their prices.
Oh god. Well, that shows you I've never been to one of those places or known any strippers.
Like, I think that's the entire conceit of the... Like, it's very much a pay-what-you-want model.
Oh, that's true. I guess I didn't think about that. Self-employed prostitute, then. Which, God, I'm sure that's awful. Just because, where's your security blanket if something goes wrong?
Right. And that's why there should be a sex workers union. But I mean, that also applies to most industries these days. Because we are not a country of security blankets.
I think I'm gonna keep this blue. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, like, some of these I'm making, like, simple character busts just to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
I also really want to practice drawing other characters on model and faces in general.
Oh, yeah, mood. Like, I always use these to try and explore styles. And I really like just kind of gonzo cartoony styles.
Specifically cartoon styles by Gonzo, famous artist. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Well, Gonzo was a Muppet, and he was... I don't think he was an artist. He, well, I guess he was an artist in that he was great at getting shot out of a cannon.
I mean, you do anything well enough, it can be an art. I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, sorry. I was also looking into what the next one I'm gonna do is. Because I didn't expect to finish one, let alone one so fast.
I'm falling into that same pitfall you were just in.
Which one?
Trying not to be too clever with it.
Oh, yeah. It's the enemy of progress, but, you know, fucking, if you've ever known an artist, they want to push the envelope every chance they get. Cause,
like, you want to feel good about the pieces you're doing, because, like, that's why you got into this, but there's no money in feeling good about things.
Oh, sorry, did I spell the made-up fucking name wrong? Oops. Sorry, I'm yelling at Google. Ignore me.
You tell them. About time somebody put them in their place.
There we go. I just had to find a reference that gave me the character's full costume. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, you listen to the stream music because I've
Oh,
got a bunch of royalty-free polka by Kevin MacLeod,
of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
who is like one of the most well-known names in, I don't know, just generating music for I don't know, streamers and internet types.
Internet type. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he did a bunch of polka songs. Like he did a whole album of polka music, and it fucking rules. I unironically love polka.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's just very upbeat and jolly. Also, like in early high school, I listened to a lot of Weird Al.
God, I want to see that movie that's coming out.
Oh, same. I'm really upset that I just missed his show in town.
Shit, I didn't know he toured.
Yeah, he's doing it's like the ill-advised, self-indulgent vanity tour. And so he just plays a bunch of deep cuts, so he doesn't play any like typical parodies, and just plays a bunch of like original tracks and tells stories apparently.
That sounds really cool, and it also kind of gives me Mark Rebillet vibes. Like
Kinda.
just like the informal, like what most people would consider informal show.
Yeah. And Emo Phillips was his opener for the whole tour.
Emo Phillips. I don't know what's going on, but I like that name.
He's a comedian, older comedian, I guess. You might know his voice from Adventure Time. You know the Grable episodes.
I don't think so. You'd be shocked at how little Adventure Time I've seen.
Gotcha. He just has like this very distinct kind of high pitched. I've heard it described as a wondering falsetto. I don't know if I could pull out Nemo Phillips' impression, but I'll try anyway. So he kind of talks like this and has a cadence that kind of lilts up and down.
You know, it makes me wonder if I have heard of them. I'm not sure.
But yeah, he's a really funny comedian and just apparently kind of a goofy dude. But yeah, like I'm really upset I missed that tour. My sister helped set up for the show and got to talk to Emo.
I mean, that's always neat. Like getting to talk to anybody about it.
Yeah, because apparently he was just like, I think it was at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, and he was just kind of walking around prior to the show. Just kind of taking in what little scenery is out that way. Because, I mean, like, for people who tour, who want to, like, actually take in a city, what a shitty fucking venue. Also, as a patron of that venue, what a shitty fucking venue.
You know, it's just all garbage now that I think about it. Turns out that garbage smell was because it's trash.
Like, St. Louis has some great venues in town. It's just like not all of them have the capacity for, you know, huge acts.
Now Steam. Let me actually put something back on screen until I find the reference I'm looking for.
Looks like my polka ran out. I've gotta switch up the tunes.
Polka's over, stream's over, bye.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, okay.
Half-hour stream, baby. Shortest one yet.
I mean, should have had more polka.
Royalty free. It's almost October. Should I do royalty free Halloween music?
I mean, that's your call.
Is anyone out there in chat land to suggest some tunes?
To say yay or nay? Listen, if they're okay with early Halloween stuff, they're the kind of people I want here.
That's true. If I thought I could get away with it, it would be Pumpkin Hill from Sonic on repeat.
Oh, great. I'm glad you don't think you can get away with it.
I think Twitch might get wise after the third or fourth loop.
I thought you were going to say hour. Just endless pumpkins and too many hills.
Y'all ready?
For my quest for the Emerald Gem? Yeah.
Ain't gonna let it get to me.
You could just be playing it this whole time and I would never know.
It's always playing. In my mind, in my heart. A ghost tried to get to me. He got Larry. Let's see what kind of Halloween tracks we got.
Smaller. I say as I do it at the exact same fucking size.
It's all lo-fi hip-hop. This doesn't sound very spooky.
Have you been lied to?
I don't know, maybe a little... There'll be like a banshee's wail or something. Really catch me off guard. Have you ever watched Atlanta?
No, I haven't seen advertisements for it here recently, though.
Yeah, they've got like a fourth season up, so I'm a little behind, so I'm catching up on the third season, but like I've always loved the show, but it's also one like that just draws my focus. So it's hard to have on while I'm Yeah. But I've been watching this third season and like things just got really surreal. Like it's always had like a very surreal direction, but now they're just doing kind of like little I don't know, little aside stories and stuff. And like it's all just expertly done. But it feels a lot less like it has a, I don't know, an overarching storyline.
I know what you mean. Like, it suddenly became ensemble with not much direction.
The direction's certainly there.
It just doesn't seem like it's going anywhere then.
It's not just like a solid plot line.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
more and more it's breaking down into, yeah, like almost anthology stories.
Okay.
But they've all just got like this really surreal direction. And I don't know of anything that really, I don't know, quite hits that tone. but absolutely recommend.
You know, that's good to know. Because I saw, isn't Donald Glover in it?
He's the creator and director.
Oh,
and
shit.
one of the actors, yeah.
That speaks volumes to me already.
Yeah, like, I mean, you probably heard it here first, folks. That kid's going places.
We are definitely the first to let that be known.
But yeah, like I don't know, just as with many of his other projects, like his genius is showing.
If anyone can make out what I'm drawing right now, I would be severely impressed. Because fuck, this is rough at the moment.
It's somebody with an epee.
Oh, what?
An epee, or a fencing sword.
I was about to say, fencing sword. I didn't know the fucking. I couldn't think of fencing.
I can't think of what I don't know, the non-sport version's called.
I mean, I guess a rapier is the like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
How much would the foot poke through on this? Or do I need to?
So let's see. Where am I at?
10 paces.
Shit. I'm lost.
That was enough to make him panic. Scarfy doodad. It can do weird and wild shit. How big is... her hair? Alright, we're gonna cut back on the hair, Travis. I forgot one of the core things about this prompt.
Go big. Go big or go home.
Well, I was going big with the hair, but I forgot the prompt I'm using her for is ponytail.
Oh. Maybe don't cut back so much as, stick it all in a scrunchie.
I mean, that's what the point is. I don't have to completely remove what I was doing, and luckily she has other flowy stuff on her. Make this too bottom heavy. Is that what's going on? Let me make the top bigger. No, it looked better before. I think it's just a matter of perspective. This leg looked too big? I'm problem solving out loud.
No, I gotcha.
I would always do this though. It wasn't exactly a new thing. Okay, I figured it out. Her one leg looked too big for the perspective for the other leg to be forward.
And some of these come easier than others.
I guess.
I've been trying to come up with what I want to do for Halloween costumes.
Oh, sorry. I also reversed some costume elements here. Speaking of costumes, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. You
I
got
gave her
anything
poopy
planned, or do you,
Oh God, no. I have zero clue what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone. That's not true, but I don't have any clues. For Halloween, anything around it. Anyone around me, nothing.
Chat regular and all around groovy boy, Axum gave me an idea for one I want to try and do. But I need to get an ill-fitting wig, and honestly the hardest part is going to be trying to find overalls. Like, so I don't like to buy items, like costume items that I'm willing to use for that costume, unless it's going to be a multi-use costume.
Fair, because otherwise now you just have clothes that you're not going to use, right?
Yeah, and turns out overalls are kind of expensive.
Really?
Yeah. Denim's expensive.
Fair?
So I'm trying to find, like, cheap alternatives that'll get the idea across. Because, the idea he had proposed to me was, Edgar from Men in Black.
Which one's he?
The guy with the roach living inside of him.
Oh, okay. That's who I thought you meant, but I wanted to check.
So I can just do, you know, some pustully makeup and, you know, walk around real funny, but gotta find those overalls, and if I can find, like, a wig that doesn't quite fit, I think that'll really add to the effect.
I agree.
Because it'll make my skull look lumpy.
Yeah. Well, we know that would never be you, buddy, so don't worry.
My old lump skull.
Yeah, we definitely don't call you that behind your back.
I'm glad. I'm glad that's not a thing you guys do. That would be weird.
Yeah, sorry, I'm hyper-focused on this right now.
Oh, you're all good.
Trying to erase a bunch of messages on Discord before you find that channel.
Oh, you mean being the creator and admin of the channel you posted them all in, or just a different channel?
Yeah, different Discord entirely, actually.
Oh, then I'm probably not a member of it.
Oh yeah, but screenshots.
Ah, okay. Fine, keep your secrets. I don't know what it could possibly be, because
Oh, it's
I
about
know you guys would never, ever insult the shape of my very normal human head.
never, as you said.
Like, it's so normal, it'd be weird for anybody to make fun of it. You know what I really hate?
God. Sorry, that was the first thing that came. That was like verbal diarrhea.
Well, I mean, on the list, but trying to draw fingers in perspective.
Oh, I bet. My rotate button. Yeah, apply the transformation. Fine. Picky ass program.
It just looks like a thumbs up and it's not supposed to be. I think adding the thumb actually helps.
I mean, it would probably make it look more like a hand, right?
You'd think?
Oh. Whatever, it's lopsided. I'll fix it later. For a second, I thought you were going to tell me Red Axum was having a party.
Oh, no. You just gave me a cool costume idea, and I might follow through on it. But I've also been keeping, like, all this cardboard that I want to make something out of. And I have an idea for just, like, a weird nonsense costume. But it's going to require a lot of work, and there is no payoff.
Yeah, okay, until the end. That doesn't sound too bad.
But it got me thinking about, like, what's the payoff of any costume? I guess if you pull one off or it's got a good joke. But I could just be like an esoteric art boy and make my costume because I think it'll look cool.
I mean, that is kind of what we do. We make things because they look cool, right? Or we have fun doing it, or... Oh, gross. Sorry, I won't bring it up again.
Won't bring up doing art on this show? This sacred space of all places?
I'm sorry. New layer time.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my weekend, which is all of a sudden freed up.
Plans fell through, or?
I thought I was going to be going to Texas for work.
Oh God, so that's a good free up for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I might have gotten to see my brother, but like, even the plans on going to Texas, it was all very, I don't know, slapdash, so easy come, easy go.
Gotcha.
I don't have to go to any boring ass convention about, I don't know, industry shit. Just to be sold a bunch of patootie about, you know, new industry innovations that'll inevitably let you down.
You know, I feel like there's a certain point you're trying to drive home here, and I just can't place it.
If...
I'm being facetious, just to be clear.
Gotcha.
I didn't want you to, like, actually go into it, and, like, I was like, it's very clear what you mean. It's a fucking
I'm just pretty unhappy with one company in particular. One very particular, like, direct-to-garment printing company, but that could be anyone.
Right.
But yeah, my whole week has been just dealing with them and I don't know, being trapped in limbo. That's what my life is lately, just being trapped in limbo. And this one particular company hires the devils that stick my ass with a pitchfork.
Okay, I'm failing to see the issues here. Like, why would this ever make you annoyed or angry?
Uh, Consent.
Well, god damn it, you got me there.
Like, I will take the pitchfork when I'm good and ready.
Like that more.
Are you drawing a collie?
Uh, actually, not too far off. It's Elektra as Daredevil,
Oh, okay.
who is just one of. She's been Daredevil for a bit.
The Electric Devil.
Trying to figure out. Travis, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you see on stream?
Yeah.
I'm just toggling a bit. I like the way it is in red. The black overlay I put, it kind of makes the head feel a little more stiff. So I think I'm going to leave it with red.
If you're just trying to get like the energy, yeah.
Because like I know what it is. I put her head in a very different perspective that I don't think it would be in this scenario. That's why. Okay. Deleting that layer. Cool. I'm happy with that rough though.
Yeah, I think the difference was, yeah, like the direction the head was facing kind of changed slightly.
Yeah. Also, this arm's a little off. No, I don't want a rectangle. Stop it. There we go. It's a little better.
Come up with something for the prompt funny. And
Impossible.
I know, like, if anyone out there is watching, they've seen the show.
They know we're not funny. Especially not without our dead ringer, Aaron.
Honestly, yeah.
Who's gonna put us in jail?
I can put you in jail if you want.
Not really.
Yeah, I know the energy just isn't there. Like,
Yeah, I'm not being uppity. I haven't told anyone to go die yet in Minecraft. I just
it doesn't feel like jail
if I haven't broken a few laws.
if I don't feel naughty going there.
Yeah. Well, I think normally I have volatile energy from not being happy with my art, but things are getting done today, so I guess I need to stop.
Oh no, yeah. Like, you've rubbed up against the edge of, the finite nature of art and existence. Spent all this time reaching towards something, fueled by a non-renewable resource.
Sorry, I'm being a jackass. remember what this character's exact design is, so I'll have to figure it out later. But I kind of knew what I wanted to do with this guy from the start.
Is it a clown? Is it a lion clown?
It's what's his name? Battle Beast from Invincible.
Yeah, I know that one.
You're convincing me. You're really selling it.
I watched the series. And that's the extent of my knowledge.
Oh, he's in there.
Oh,
He's the big white tiger dude who beats the shit out of all of them.
Oh, okay. Guess it's been a minute.
I also am not probably drawing his very defining features because I don't remember them.
Well, I just remember so little of that show just because
It's been a while.
Yeah. I just feel weird, like, shoving so much content into my fucking soup of a brain.
He had a little thing here. I'll look up reference here in a second. Because right now he just looks like an older tiny tiger from Crash to me. I also think I want to have him turn to the side more.
Oh yeah, make him Vogue.
I'm just going to do a full side profile of the tiger. That's it. I'm done. This is him.
Oh, you did it!
How much can I manipulate this?
I think you actually just gave me an idea for what I want to do for this.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if it tracks at all or if it's worthwhile, but fuck it, I don't know what else to do for this prompt.
I'm gonna have to redraw it, I think, which is a shame. Let's look up the lad. Ironically, the very first image of him I found was him in a complete side profile.
It was meant to be.
Okay, that Google search gave me something different. Oh, he doesn't have a chin thing. It's just side things.
is today? Today is the
20th.
29th. Yeah. And if you're listening out there, we've got a new video up.
Today?
Yeah. Of a very old showdown. Trying to think which one it was even. Oh, it was the one with the Animal Crossing cryptids.
What did I do for... Oh, wait, yeah, I remember that one now.
Yeah, we've got a backlog, so...
That's fine.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a problem. Gives us a little fodder. In case that 10 Paces channel over on YouTube ever picks up. Nudge, nudge. I'm nudging very few people, and anybody out there I think is already subscribed. If you're not, shame on you.
Ow, straight up shaming the viewers. I thought that was my thing. That I've never done before and have just claimed.
If you want it to be your thing, you can. I mean, we'll state it here, and then when Aaron comes in on Monday, we'll just... You could try this whole new gimmick.
You said when Aaron was going to be here on Monday, and my immediate inclination was like, oh yeah, I won't be here. Solely because you mentioned Aaron being here. And I was just like, no, let's not. No, we can bully him when he's here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. It doesn't hurt to plan. What was I even doing with these?
That's right, I remember now. The whole reason I wanted to draw Battle Beast was he had these fucking cool braids that you could do whatever you wanted with.
Was he like a Johnny?
A Johnny?
From Magic.
Yeah. Sorry, I heard Johnny, not a Johnny. Yeah, no, he's got braids like a Johnny, basically. And they're very similar, actually.
No specific Johnny, just a Johnny.
Just your favorite Johnny.
My mind always goes to Ed and Eddie's Johnny.
See, I honestly thought that's what you meant for a second, too, no joke.
Yeah, you know him and his trademark braids? This won't work, but...
We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. About y'all out there in Chatland, you got any fun holiday plans coming up?
Where's this lad's armor? There's a good one.
Fuck, this list was so easy till I got to the end.
Man, you should have just been better.
Oh. I'll try that next time.
Yeah, I'm hoping one day you just get there.
I know, it's just like... And it's entirely me doing it to myself by just trying to commit to one overarching theme, you know, to really up the challenge. But then I stumble across those particular prompts where it's just like, how do I shoehorn this in? Because that's the only way it's getting in.
Yeah, I had a couple things like that too. I was asking for a lot of help from someone, so it's shit. It took me not just a lot of my own effort, but a lot of somebody else's effort to get there. I think this is starting to get there on my end finally.
Did you see Brian David Gilbert's video on health insurance?
Oh no, but I'm sure it's a treat.
It's genuinely informative.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it also has all like the editing flair that
He's known for.
he's known for, yeah.
That's wonderful in itself.
But it was genuinely informative and really made me realize that there really aren't any good options.
That's good to know. I'm also not surprised.
Yeah, it turns out the best way to stay healthy is to be born rich.
I think that's good enough for a roof. And I'll keep the other one in there. Why not? It's not hurting anything. Alright, you good if I take a few minutes?
Oh, go for it.
I'll be right back.
I will maintain this energy level. Oh, I wish I could spare an issue. Just gotta get hype. If you could see me on cam, stream, just know I'm trying to really up that energy, really bring it home for you, the people. The ones I really care about. Y'all ever think about how weird it is to meet the celebrities, you know, you look up to? Like, I don't know, maybe I've just gotten a really pessimistic view on things like this lately, but like it's a weird, there's no tangible benefit from it. Like you you get to meet this person you've been listening to and have formed a parasocial relationship with, and you get this fleeting interaction with them, and that's real cool. And then they have to do that like 100 to 1,000 more times surrounding your interaction. And I mean, typically they're getting paid to be there. It's just such a weird dynamic. And like, I don't know, if you benefit from that, then by all means, yeah. I've done it myself, and I guess I've benefited from it, but I can't really say how, or I just, I don't know, it's a weird thing. But also I just have a lot of social hangups, and you know, I hate to think that I'm taking up the time of somebody I look up to.
You okay?
Nah, I was just going off on a rant. Something that's been on my brain.
Yeah, I came in partway through.
I was just thinking about like how weird it is to meet celebrities, and like, I don't know if you heard, like, who benefits from that interaction.
I get you.
And I mean, I don't want to yuck any yums. Like,
Gross. Yeah, that sounds awful. Excuse me, had to mute for a second. I don't know if I want to refine something I already have done or start a new one.
start a new one. Get the roughs out, and it'll help you along the way if you at least have an idea going in.
True. Even if I start from the ground up, having a direction's better.
Yeah. Because it's not from the ground up, you at least have a blueprint.
True. What was... something looking like I couldn't decide on anything. Okay, so bam, all of you buy. Leave me. I got real focused because I started. I'm just having a decent drawing day. I'm kind of surprised by it.
That's good. Unfortunately, like, good drawing and good streaming days don't always coincide.
Yep.
Because, like, I'm in that same boat with you where I'm moving along, getting stuff done, but, like, I just...
It's hard to talk when you're in the zone.
Yeah.
And then, poisoning myself and thinking maybe I already changed this one and it doesn't work. Because, why have something work right when I can blow it up?
Right.
Did you say something?
Oh, I said right.
Okay, your mic, filtered the shit out of that for some reason.
I just hit that transparent tone.
Nice. It's like is that like the brown note?
Kind of, but it's a tone so pure that it's unregistered.
Ah, the holy note. If I were a swamp thing, how would I want to stare at someone who's trespassing in my swamp?
Like, I think there was a 5-part movie franchise that deals with this exact topic.
Yeah, see, I already tried drawing him like an onion.
So I'm trying to decide between 2 ideas for this one prompt.
Yeah.
And I'll throw it to you and I'll throw it to chat. So the prompt is super, and as I stated on last Thursday stream, I believe is when we were doing this. I just want to draw a single scene punk show. And so for the prompt super, my 2 ideas are that one big dude who's forming the edge of the pit and just standing steadfast to keep the moshers away from those who aren't trying to get into it.
Just say my name.
I didn't know that was your role. I figured you were in it.
I always end up on the edge. I was so large that it was like me and Dave and Zach from back in the day. We would always either end up in the pit or on the edge of the pit protecting people.
Yeah, see, I could never protect people because I don't have the height. I'm not an imposing enough barricade, but also if I'm getting thrown into people, I'm not, a lethal force.
That just means they're not throwing hard enough.
I'm sure they could pick me up like a football and spike me into somebody. But yeah, that was my first idea. And to kind of give him like a Superman pose as they're holding the line. But then my second idea was just to draw the lead singer of Goldfinger, because they have the song from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 called Superman.
I like that one because it's a deep cut. Just, you know, it's such a, like... Everyone's gonna go, what the hell does this have to do with anything, until they read your prompt.
So they read, "Here I am, doing everything I can."
Are you just gonna quote the lyrics and not explain on that one?
I'll probably make it relevant to the prompt and just be like, "Here he is, doing everything he can." Just gotta change the subject of the sentence.
Someone's gonna, like, misunderstand horribly and be like, my god, this guy's pretentious.
Well, if they didn't know it already, they haven't been following for long.
I think I found mine, though, while you were discussing yours. I mean, there's honestly not a reason you can't... Well, you could always do the Goldfinger idea and just attach it to whichever of the two you do. Is there something iconic about the lead singer's look?
I mean, nothing that'll be portrayed, because I don't think I'm gonna include a whole lot of, like, I'm not gonna get very varied with the color. Like, beyond just the black ink, I might do, like, a monochrome wash. But, he has, like, platinum blonde hair, and I think that's, like, his biggest defining feature.
Gotcha.
Often wears a suit.
I mean, that does feel like more direction than big guy in the pit, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just think that's your go-to. There's no reason you can't combine the ideas, too, and that's also the big guy in the pit.
Nah, that's not the energy he gives off. I don't know how tall he is, but he's not. He doesn't have big guy energy.
Gotcha.
He has charming pop punk energy.
Oh.
Like, I don't look at a whole lot of ska or pop punk singers and be like, that's a big imposing figure.
Boy,
I'm like, look at that dork up there singing ska songs.
It couldn't have anything to do with their choice of instruments and the toots and the doots. Speaking of, you know about Trombone Champ, right? You tried to tell me about it the other time?
What's that?
Trombone Champ?
No, I don't think that was me.
Of a different... Look into Trombone Champ, you'll adore it.
Is it like Guitar Hero, but a trombone?
Kinda. That's all I'll say.
Alright, so everybody tune in on Monday to hear the follow-up on Trombone Champ.
Hell yeah.
We're starting to make this episodic. We're gonna build some... We're gonna build the saga, build some lores, build some arcs.
More lore than Kingdom Hearts and legal battles.
Finally! Fuck.
Listen, nobody's usurped my throne, so I've just gone with it.
No, I've aided and abetted the whole way, but I'm ready to build a new repertoire here.
And now we've got you admitting that on tape.
I'm gonna cut that from the VOD.
You can do that, but it's more work for you.
Fuck. You know what? Just throw me in the paddy wagon. It's easier than editing.
I mean, if he says so. It's gonna be a slam dunk of a case. I'm gonna get like $12.
You know, in order to accept that money, you have to accept all of the massive debt I've incurred on cowboy-themed poker sites under the 10 Paces name.
God, you know, I believe that without even a second thought. Want to do me a favor and look at what I've got going on and see if you think the prompt is fungus.
Yeah, I was gonna guess. Because one of the lists you're using is the one I'm using.
Yeah. I don't know if this came from that, but I mean, I just kind of like the idea of Swamp Thing being really grumpy and be like, here's a mushroom. I don't know why.
I can dig it.
Just something a little more interesting than a just imposing figure of Big Green Man. You know, eat your vegetables spooky.
Hear that, or you're harshing my mellow. Here you go.
Because, like, you need to calm down, eat this.
Yeah, that does not look like a food safe fungus.
Oh, it will not. It's gonna look like one of those ones with like the shriveled looking caps.
Like a morel?
Dude, you could have said any word right there and I would have believed it's a fungus.
Morels are the ones with like the almost like they look porous. Like the caps look like sponges.
Kinda, yeah.